Hello and welcome to a full snow moon and Leo
Yeah,
virtual reading with psychic medium Charlynn.
me. Yeah, it's PJs in a reading day. But I got Holly Davidson on, so Harley. Sorry, my Boston accent came out. Harley Davidson. So at least I'm supporting.
Yeah. We were laughing before the show talking about how some people have the perfect setups and sometimes it's just like the real witches are like, you know what, let me dust off my Cheeto fingers and come out and do what needs to be done so I can get back to doing what I need to do. And
Yep. Or the Oracle decks that I haven't really used, and I'll use those to prop up my iPad, and it works just the same. Who needs anything like that? Who needs a stand when you got everything you can use?
Oh man, I don't know about you guys, but I am definitely feeling the Neptune moving into Aries vibes. Wow. I gotta look and see what's
all the
actually.
vibes. Like,
Yeah.
I told you, I was on my couch for 4 days because my body just wasn't going. My mind wanted to. My body was just like, nope, you're not moving.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't hurt. Like, my skin. I think my hair hurt. Like, it just, my whole body just hurt.
Yes. Yeah, I 100% agree with you. I was just looking to see what everything just shifted into the planets right now.
Shifting it, no.
The sun's sitting at 13 degrees into Aquarius. The moon is 15 degrees into Leo. Mercury is 21. Mars in Cancer. Saturn 28 degrees in Pisces. That one's going to get really interesting. That one's the one where we're about to watch Saturn go into Aries. And Saturn's the planet of hard lessons.
Maybe that's why I was resting, because my body would go through hell.
Yeah, no, like it's been like this, me sitting on the edge of the couch knowing like, get ready, get rested. Okay, the time is here. Let's go. And I'm like, oh no, I'm not ready.
Oh, wait, no. And I'm like, oh, wait, not yet. wait, but I really want this to happen. Well, you need to move in order for that to happen. That's what the whole getting out of your comfort zone means. You can say it all you want, but you got to put the action. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm still going to sit here for a little while. I'm still not ready.
Yeah, let my body and my brain catch up for a minute. Thanks.
Exactly.
We're good. Oh my word.
Woo!
And right. I think I would recommend a lot of people just to drink a lot of water during this time, because this is a slippery little bit of time. Like, I don't know about how, I can't speak for everyone, how everyone's feeling, but I can feel like such a split in consciousness happening like simultaneously. And it's so disarming on the system that it makes me kind of want to throw up and get off this ride.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, whoa. Okay. And I don't know, this might be too out there, but I'm saying, like, if you astral project, you know how you kind of detach from reality just a little bit.
Yep.
And it's kind of stuck. Like, you're in that weird liminal space. I don't know how to word it. I don't know. It's just been a really weird time. So
it is.
Processing is important.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of things are going to start coming to the surface. Like, I know they had me rest for a reason, and they had me watching a couple of different shows, but now I understand why they had me watching them. But it's like I was seeing DNA strands, but they were like splitting, and then they were coming back together. And then I would do sessions. I would do energy cleansing sessions or Reiki sessions. And my gifts are getting stronger. Like, I can feel myself. Like, and I'm starting to see things, and I'm like, oh, it's like I have fire coming out of my hands, and I'm seeing dragons, and I'm seeing all these symbols, and I'm like, whoa. I'm like, whoa. like, this is so cool. And it's like,
Yeah.
it's crazy, but it's scary, but crazy, and amazing, and fun, and all the above.
Yeah.
So it's like, so I can understand like why some people don't want to get out of their comfort zones because it's like, what is it? You just kind of have to go with it and not be afraid of it. Because when I saw fire coming out of my hands again, I was like, yeah. Like, what do I do? And I'm in the middle of like doing sessions, and like dragons are like flying in my face, and I'm like, what? So I'm like, are they for me? I'm like, am I gonna die?
Oh my gosh. Like, what's normal anymore?
I know. I don't even know. That's a very good question.
I think about it a lot.
Mm-hmm. And I think about the way that people are today with, how they are and who they're learning to become, whether they're the he, she, they, and some people like put like look down on them, but it's not anything new. It's all coming back around. Like men used to wear dresses back in the days, and they used to all do things.
The pantyhose.
Yes, it was.
They wore the
all
wig
coming back around. Yes,
and the high heels. Like, come on, please, be super real.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like it's getting people that are so been like brainwashed to get them out of that and be like, listen, you can't live yourself, because a lot of the times we're not living our lives. We're living other people's lives because it's by our judgment that, oh, what are they going to think if I do that? Or what are they going to think if I wear this? Or what are they going to think if I say something? You're not living your life. You're living theirs.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing for people to separate themselves from, is not themselves personally. It's more of everybody else that they have to separate themselves from. That's the hard part.
Stop giving a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop giving a flying fuck.
Yep.
It's the hard part, because it's also really fun when you get going.
It really is. And you get so excited. And you're like, oh my God, I saw a sign, and that's a sign, and I got confirmation. And it's just one after another. And you know that spirit is with you, guiding you on this. It's just, it's crazy. I love it. I love it. But, as I'm just like flowing. Oh, there we go. I'm just shuffling to see what's coming up now.
I just want to say, while she's shuffling, if anyone has any questions, you can go ahead and put those into the comments. I also ask that you are respectful. Charlynn is here of her own free time, and so am I. And these things, we don't like our time wasted, so be kind.
Mm-hmm. New start. Show the world the real you. Leo is all about confidence and self-expression and being who you are. Coming up on the fire horse, which is like the 17th, I believe, of February it starts, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's the 17th. A new start is coming. Your dreams need a practical plan, but prosperity does lie ahead. I feel like there's a lot of ideas, but they need to be jotted down, because I feel it's not me saying this, but I'm hearing the word space cadet. like all these ideas be like Adderall, like ADHD, like, ooh, I got this. Ooh, I got this idea. Ooh, I got this idea. But it's like people are like, I feel like they have so many ideas, they don't know what to do with it or to start. So it's like Spirit's showing me a paper and jotting it down. Like, write down your ideas. Write down, so that way you can build off your idea. And then this way you don't forget about your ideas, because I feel like some of these ideas have been coming up previously, like years ago, and they're just starting to surface again because now you're ready. Whereas before you weren't ready, but you actually added things to your list, so to speak. Ooh. Hey now. Look, I am using my water bowl. everybody, I said I was going to use my water bowl so I don't keep going like this and like doing the cards. So I'm very proud of myself. I'm using my water bowl.
Did someone complain to you about it?
Liz, it's in a golden. It's blessed, and I
love it. I love it. Okay, I have a question for you from the audience. Blessed by Him 93 asks, I'm making a major life move to a new state. Do you have any insights about how things will go or what to look out for when I'm settling in?
That depends on you. That depends on if you're truly ready to leave what you are leaving behind. Because I feel like you still have some mixed emotions about what you're leaving behind. So you need to change the way you do things or the way you see things if you really want a fresh start. But if you do that, yes, you'll settle in fine. Show the world the real you. Look at the bigger picture. Yeah, stop hiding. Stop living other people's lives. It's time for we live our own life. We do what we want. We say what we want. We be who we want to be. All right, anything else from this deck, Spirit? I'm hearing have the confidence. You still have some stuff to release. Have the confidence to release what you need to release in order to move forward. This is your year. 2026 is your year. What do you need to release? Confidence is your key to success. It's a time to give rather than to take. Give to yourself. All right, last shuffle.
Blessed by Him 93 says, oh, thank you. I'll work on changing my perspective too.
Yes. You guys remember, things are happening for you, not to you. And if you think of when they happen to you and you say, why is this happening to me? That's already putting a negative out into your energy field. You want to say, why is this happening for me? What is a lesson that I need to learn about myself? Where am I going? Am I doing the right thing? That's when you sit within yourself and I say this all the time, your body will never steer you wrong. If you have a pain, an ache, like if, it's, you go to a scary movie and you know something's going to happen and you're like, it's the same thing, but it's just your body is so subtle that that's why you need to stay grounded and clear and actually listen to your body. Sit with yourself, sit in silence. And if you can't sit in silence, sit in meditation, even meditation music, and just have it out in the background, just calm your energy field. Because this is a time of go, 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 and people don't have time to rest. This is when it's so important. We make the time. We make our time for ourselves. Mm-hmm. We deserve that. We owe that to ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Yes, preach.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't pour from an empty cup, and if your cup isn't completely full, then how are you supposed to help anybody else? Exactly. And if you're having a hard time filling your cup, maybe ask for help, because sometimes we need that little extra oomph to get out of our darkness.
Yep. Or why isn't my cup being filled? What do I still need to release? Or am I looking at things wrong? Or am I blaming somebody else for my stuff? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, it's so easy to point the finger at somebody else when you can sit there and look at within yourself too and say, you know what, I project my insecurities onto them, but deep down it's really me that's feeling insecure. So I need to work on that.
Yeah.
Hold your vision. All right. It's time to trust. Trust yourself. I think that's the hardest thing too, is trusting yourself, because we are brainwashed for so many years of how to speak, how to say, how to talk, how to dress. It's like brainwashing. So it's hard to trust when you feel your body giving you signs, and spirits giving you signs and synchronicities. It's hard to trust because why? Because you can't actually like see them, or you can't trust yourself because you've been living. You haven't been. I'm hearing you haven't been living yourself. You're finally starting to live your life, and that, yes, is scary. But they will never let you fall without having something to catch you. That's where the trust comes in. You have to show spirit that, yes, I trust you, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I have all the trust in you. And they will test you. They will test you to like the bare minimum. And as long as you know that you have that trust and you never give up hope, it'll always come out on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And you will always come out on top. I promise you. Always, always, always come out on top.
Yeah.
Yep. It's that within ourselves that we have to learn. And a lot of the times it's, I thought I did everything. I thought I released everything. Well, obviously you didn't if something didn't come around, because then you go and look within yourself and say, what did I miss? Because sometimes
It's
we don't
layers.
realize
It's layers.
it is, because it's past lives too. It's not just this life. It's past lives that come up.
Yeah.
So, it's constant.
Yeah.
You just gotta make sure you get to the break before the manifestation comes in, so you hit it this time and not have to wait till the next time around.
Yeah, and that's why people hate Mercury retrograde, because then you have to deal with it each time. But if you just deal with it and realize, okay, these are the things I need to work on, your stars are literally telling you, okay, use that information, fix your life, then you don't have to do it next time.
Yep. That's why things come up and
use it to your benefits. Obviously, something's shining on there telling you, hey, I want to give you a gift. Here's the shadow part to get the gift. You have to earn it.
Yep.
Do the thing to get the thing.
Yep. It wouldn't be worth it if it was easy.
Yeah.
Relationships are a big one. People that are in relationships and, they're like, no, my spirit's like, don't even get into that right now. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. All right. Find your like-minded people. I'm hearing it's not going to be so lonely, and you can bounce ideas off of each other and see it from a different way, because people that are in your life that you're going to try and release, they're not going to see things the way that you see things, because you see things with open eyes, and a lot of people see things with closed eyes and a closed heart, where you see them with the open eyes and an open heart. So they're not going to, like, for instance, like, you could see someone on the side of the road, begging for money, and someone would be like, oh, look at that bum. But in your eyes, you'd be like, oh, I feel so bad for him. I wonder what he went through. I wonder what they went through. I wonder, their life must be so hard. Even when people are nasty, there's a reason behind it. And it's like they're not ready to survive, like to submit to their soul, pretty much, to learn. Believe in your creations. Gather together. Make time for a caring connection and forgiveness. Be careful, because emotions will erupt. You got to forgive. And when you truly forgive is when you have no feeling whatsoever towards the situation, the person, place, thing, whatever it is. And you have no animosity, no hatred, not even anything. You're like, oh, I hope it is what it is.
I finally got to feel that for the first time, and I don't even know, however. And I was like, okay, this is awesome.
Yes, this is what it means. And then you know, like because even like thinking of them, that's you giving that person, place, thing, your energy.
Yes. What are
So
we
why
doing?
give it
We're out here giving
to
it. We're all
you?
tired. Where do we get of our energy? We're giving our energy to anxiety of worrying about things that haven't happened more than once because you're having to do it the first time and then the second time. And then you're over here thinking about what does so and so think about me over here. Then you're thinking about, oh, is the world going to collapse over here? And then you've got this one over here. Where do you think your energy is going to? You're not
Right.
feeding it into yourself or connecting with Mother Earth or spirit or nature or doing any sort of nourishment for yourself. You're being bled dry at the end of a cattle feeding.
Mm-hmm.
The last end. You're being siphoned.
Yeah. That's why I say, like, you live in the past, you get depressed. You live in the future, you get anxious. If you stay in the present, you're in the present. Like, yes, you can, wish for the future, but don't, like, just set it and forget it.
Yeah. In the same way you would like have compassion for like anyone on the street. Like you don't wish the stranger good or bad or like you wish them well.
Yeah.
Because they're a stranger. And
Yeah.
that's kind of how situations feel now.
Yeah. And the biggest thing is like you just, that connection with spirit, that connection with yourself, learning how to follow the signs and synchronicities and to heed the warnings. Heed the warnings. Yeah. Inner secrets, all of you are worthy. Break away, grow and expand. Listen, your inner secrets are worth it. The inner secrets are you, your soul, what your soul is guiding you to be, to do. There's no one better than you. So why try and be anybody else and wear a bunch of different masks? Spirit's like, be you. For the first time in your life, be you. Break away from the norm. They're like, you weren't born normal, so why try and act like it now? That was fresh for me. That was me. Think about it. It makes you wonder, like, why is it so hard to actually be ourselves? It shouldn't be this hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like, people should love you and like you for you, not because of what you do, what you bring.
Yeah.
And love you for unconditionally for who you are at a soul level. And that's who they actually get to know.
Yep, exactly. I've always said, like, if some people have the analogy of like pieces of a tapestry or pieces of a puzzle board, of like all of us have our own unique job, and that only job is to be ourselves. So
Mm-hmm.
after you've been indoctrinated or political propaganda or however it is that you were raised, maybe sit down and ask yourself, like, how do I like my eggs? Or how do I want to show up for the world? And maybe who do I want to be? Because the things that once were cool are not going to be like the same sort of vibe anymore. We've got to figure out who we are. So it's different now.
Yep.
We don't have the pleasures that we used to have. I've watched like influencers are starting to like quit because they realize like this wasn't like what they were disgusted in themselves in the grand scheme of things.
Yep.
So I'm
It's
like,
like,
oh, interesting times.
yeah, instead of, encouraging people to be themselves, you're like, let me make you up into this facade of, what we think will sell. And they're not really
Yeah,
truly being themselves. And then they lose their passion and put to
yeah,
what they bring.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, you sell is essentially a version of selling your soul.
Yep. Yep.
Your authenticity is like priceless. So
Mm-hmm.
please be yourself and be as weird as you want to be, and under the rules of do no harm.
Yeah. All right. I think Spirit's done with this deck. Let me see. Oh, one more. Accept diversity. Choose a path. Choose peace as your path. I love you. Yes.
Couldn't have planned that better ourselves.
No, expression. Express your truth.
Yes.
Yep. The
There's
power
a
of love.
70
Share your love.
page free protocol in the bio of our Instagram for fixing your energy field. It's 100% free. I'll be adding more to it. And if you want to add to it, you can. But it's basically essentially a free way to help people figure out for yourself what your energy field is and how to do your own work without a guru, without paying someone a lot of money.
I'm affordable.
Yeah.
But that's the whole reason why I did it. Like my prices for my services are affordable. Like,
yeah,
because I want people to be able to awaken. I even do payment plans because I'd rather see, like, yes, I have an income, but I would rather see people evolve and be who they're meant to be.
Yes,
like,
you don't want repeat clients because they're stuck.
Yeah, I'm like, don't be stuck. Like, I'll help you, and I'm always giving free things, and like, I'm always.
And practitioners are the people that see like the blind spots, but they're not the people who are ever supposed to be like the guru putting up on pedestals and worshiping, because we're in our sweatpants with Cheeto fingers, babies. Like, we don't want to be worshipped.
No. This is why I do my hair. I do my hair for these, you know, like, look. I wear my best sweatshirt, though. Okay, no. Sorry. I do dress up kind of for the occasion. So.
No, yeah, it's perfect. It's a Leo moon. Are you kidding? Leo moon is like where you want to like let out a little bit of ride in your motorcycle gang.
Right. But you know what? The motorcycle is my happy place.
It
is. I love it's my happy place. Even though I'm on the back.
Do you have a motorcycle?
No, can you picture me driving like squirrel?
I don't know. I'm trying to.
No, not with all these voices going up in here. No way. I don't trust myself. I just ride on the back.
Oh my God, I'm done.
Nope. I'm doing everyone a favor by not getting my motorcycle license.
You're all welcome.
So yes, you're very welcome.
Oh my God, that's too good.
Yeah, nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Right. Yeah. Releasing difficulties up from the depths. Love, acceptance, and romance. You're release from the depth, like go within. Oh, there goes my ghetto fabulous. Sorry. But you're coming up from the depths, like your soul is calling you. Like I feel like spirit has been like boom, 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 boom with the signs and the synchronicities, like really getting you to open up. And even I feel like there's a few tangible that spirit has given to show that they're there for you. I'm seeing a boat.
Oh, I hope that one's for me.
Yeah, I'm seeing a boat.
A good boat.
Come on. I don't think my cards like the water. I think I need to go back to the licking and sticking.
That's really funny.
Because they're like not.
It's not into it.
No,
we got a question. Oh, hold on, let me pop this up. Okay, from Salema Wittina 1712. I don't know how Andy Cohen just reads the like username so fluently, like it's maybe he practices. Anyways, so it says, hey, may I have a reading on job opportunities in the coming week, please?
I can get to that, but at the end, because that's like something's like specifically for you. So, okay. I'm gonna say all right, never mind. Shifting gears, they want to say it now. So I also feel there's a few coming in. 2 are not good. Well, they're good, but they're not the best fit for you of where you want to go soul wise, but they fit for you where you are right now. So this is your test, your job to see if you want to stay in the comfort zone or if you want to venture out and go in the unknown and see what happens. Either way is going to work. It just depends on which way you're ready to go. If you're ready to go where there's less stress, and even though things aren't going to be like what you're used to at this job, because it's going to be like a little bit, I don't want to say low, like different. Not low, like, I don't want to say lower because it's not lower. It's just like, it's a different atmosphere. And yes, like the money will be a little bit lower, but there's more things to gain from that job versus the other jobs that are coming in too that have the money. But is it worth the stress level? And is it worth the anxiety? And is it worth the late hours?
Mm-hmm.
Or would you rather have sanity and peace to yourself and time for yourself?
Mm-hmm. It said they're currently jobless and the contract ended in October of 2025.
Yeah. Because you gotta look like look from a different perspective. Instead of like looking for what you're used to, kind of open up your range a little bit, because I do see it's coming. You got to shift your perspective. Try and switch your perspective, and more opportunities will come in.
I love a good job spell. Can I say it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So far, I've had a pretty good success rate. So take as what you will. But if you want to write the things on a piece of paper of things that you're looking for that a job would make you feel, like stability, security, like, I don't know, vision, I don't know, whatever it is that you're looking for, how you would like a job to make you feel. And then fold up that little piece of paper, put it in a jar with citrine, I don't know. You could I would do it, feed it things like living, like little flowers, herbs, things that have been alive to like give it the energy of like growing abundance. Throw some cinnamon in there, shake it up, see what happens. And
yep.
like
basil, you can use green aventurine for the
yeah.
crystal. A whole bunch of things you can use. Yep. And you could be like a chaos witch too, and you can actually make your own thing and just put your own intention in. I'm a chaos witch. You use everything.
Yeah.
It's all about intention. So a lot of people are like, oh, what, they talk about spells or rituals or whatever. It's like they have to use this word and that word and this crystal. You don't. You like, it's all of that is intention. Whatever you do, whether it's a crystal, a ritual, an amulet, a sigil, it's all your intentions. It's whatever your intentions are and the actions behind your intentions. Because you could have the perfect spell, but if your intentions aren't there, it's not going to work.
And you want to feel like,
yeah.
what does it feel like once you have that job? You want to like embody that like version of you in the dimension that has that job. You want to put on the skin suit of, oh wow, how does it feel to be in the position that I was dreaming of, and sit with that.
Yeah.
Make it
and
happen.
If anybody to contact me after, I actually do a new moon. I started a new moon ritual for new moon spells. Every new moon. It's just like a little get together that I do. So if anybody's interested, they can get to me.
Do you do it in person or on the internet?
I just do it on Zoom.
Oh, nice. Cute.
Yeah.
Well, give me the info and I'll put it on the Instagrams next time.
All right.
Yeah. Why not?
So in my manifestation from last month, they came in today.
Mm.
Yeah.
I love when things work out.
Mm-hmm. And it was so high because I was so. Oh, I gotta tell you guys this. It was so funny. So, of course, I lost my faith for a little bit and my hopes for a little bit because it's like you're on the journey. You're like, come on, when is things gonna change? Like, enough's enough already, and like you're doing the work, and you're like, what the f? Like, come on. So I'm like, give me a sign. Give me a tangible sign. I got that tangible sign, right? I said, have someone new. No, that wasn't that one. I said, I don't know. I forgot what the tangible sign was, but I said, give me a tangible sign. I got the tangible sign, and then the tangible sign ended up like not working out. And as I'm like, all right, now this tangible thing that was like around 3:30. So I was like, really pissed. I was like, oh my God, like what the hell? I'm like, this was my tangible sign. This was supposed to keep my faith. This was supposed to keep my hope. What the hell? All of a sudden I look up at the clock and it says 3:33. I said, fuck you in your 3:33. I don't care. I'm like, I had a hissy fit with the spirit. I was but of course I was like, I'm so sorry. Please take it. I take it back. But I was like, it's bound to happen, but like I should have had unconditional love with them like they do with me, but it's harder because we're living in the earth realm, and it's so hard because they've never had to have bills and stress and cars and people and like they don't have all that. So when I swore at spirit, I was like, oh, I thought if they were gonna punish, they don't punish, but like I thought they were gonna be like, oh yeah, we got you, we got you in our back pocket for any day.
Oh,
I felt so bad. I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it.
That's how
it goes. We're like this now. We're like this again.
Yeah. It's not a real relationship until you've felt completely abandoned at least once.
Yeah. But now I understand what I finally had to really. I was holding it back myself. It was me, because even though I was saying yes, I want this, and it's mine, and I deserve it, and I'm worthy of it. There was still something in the back of my mind that I had to release, that I just knew, and that showed me, like, especially when I was like, F you in your 333, because all the other times I was like, everything happens for a reason. It's not now. The time will come. Divine timing.
Mm-hmm.
That was the final step, and when I like went off on them, I knew I had to release what I needed to. And now that I finally released it, boom, it came in today.
Of course.
I was like, thank you. Power
that's
of
so
truth
funny.
connection.
Of course, that's how it goes.
As this one falls out of the deck.
And sometimes it's just like the craziest, most simple thing. Of course.
Mm-hmm. But it's a puzzle. It's not an easy puzzle, but once you get the hang of it, it's really not that bad. The more it's basically, you need to trust. You truly need to be like, okay, spirit, take the wheel, because what I have been doing hasn't been working out, so take the wheel. And that's what you do.
Yeah.
And everything else falls into place as soon as you let down your guard.
If you guys have any questions, if you're just popping in, go ahead and put your questions in the comments box, and then I'll post them in the video.
Anything else from this deck? There we go. Animal totems, animal energy and powers, and inactivity and isolation. You need to go into your emotional desert and sit with yourself. And the deer and the fox is really, really sticking out to me. And the fox, I feel like there could be people that are like two-faced in your life that are like, oh yeah, that's great, but really like they're trying to like do bad against you. They talk shit behind your back. So make sure anything that you have, like desires, dreams, keep them to yourself, because anybody talking about your work or what you want to do in a negative way will affect you negatively, because everything is energy. So our thoughts are like, they're waves of energy, and they're going to go right into your energy field, and then that's going to hold you back from getting your manifestations in. Yep. So keep what you need to keep to yourself. And then this way, when you have it, then you can go out and say stuff. But until then, keep it brewing. And only a few people that you entrust, truly, truly entrust.
Even then.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also there's some really fun transmutation spells that if ever you find your name in someone else's mouth and it's not valid and you don't want to make a big deal about it, but you're tired of them spewing falsities or something along the lines of like that, there are spells that you can do of writing your own name with your own energy on a piece of paper and then putting it into some sort of way that it transmutes that you get money every time someone talks shit about you.
It's kind of like a swear jar.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't like to do like any baneful magic or anything that would like push, like everyone is living their own karmic existence and I don't want my energy to be intertwined with anyone so that I can finally have a restful peace after this life. But that to say is that some people's karma is just existing as themselves in this life, and that sucks that they have to do that. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, because they're not ready, so they can stay miserable by themselves.
Yeah, I'm good.
But this is the time for you to find your path. Find your passion. Find your path. Find you.
We have a question from MNG Girl 68. Anything you see for me this week in general? A very broad question.
Yes. Hold on.
She said her name is Melissa, if that helps.
It doesn't matter. Everything's energy. Be careful how you converse with people, because there's going to be people that they're going to test you. They're going to, because they want to keep you where you are, and you're done. Like, I feel like you're done with the status quo. I feel like you are done with the BS. You want more, and the conversations that people are going to try and have and that you're going to have with them, like, they're just not ready for them. So they're going to try and break you down. Do not let them do that. Do not give them your energy. I wouldn't even If they don't understand what you're going through, like what you're trying to do, then I would just say bye for a while. But if you have to keep them in your life, tread lightly on how you converse with people. Because I feel like I don't want to get too personal in here. Dang, it's hard when it's like that. You've been through a lot of crap. Don't take the crap back. If that makes sense.
She said, okay, thank you on that.
This is your life. Live your life, your intentions, your true intentions, what you want. And I think that's hard too. A lot of people don't realize what they want because they haven't lived their life. So it's like, that's how we end up losing ourselves along the way.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see what Spirit has. All right. Fresh ideas. Stay open-minded, inviting new perspectives to enrich your journey and the spark creativity. Remember, it's happening for you, not to you. Pathfinder. Trust your inner compass to illuminate your path through love and career. Reveal the direction your soul wishes to explore. That one was for someone specific. Open doors. You have many options. Take your time and choose the right one. There are going to be a lot of open, but it depends on what your heart is guiding you to do. Are you going to go with what your mind tells you to do, or are you going to go with what your heart is telling you to do and what your soul is telling you to do? A web of connection. Weave your connection thoughtfully, creating a supportive web that uplifts you personally and professionally. We talked about having your soul tribe. Winds of fortune. Allow the winds of fortune to guide your sails, maneuvering through life's opportunities and challenges with adaptability. Trust. Trust the signs that you see. And if you want specific signs, you can ask Spirit to say, give you, like, I have yellow cars and orange cars because you don't see them very often. So those are like, if I really want to know something, I'm like, all right, let me show me an orange car from, and I don't say like an hour because there's no space, there's no time and space. So say like if I'm on a road, be like, by the time I get home, let me see a yellow car, let me see an orange car, and then I would see it all, and I'll see one. All right, now let me see a 77 on a license plate. I'll see a 77 on a license plate, and then 3 more will go by me. I'm like, all right, now you're all right, now I know you're really with me. Like, have it, it's giving you confirmation, but it's also like interacting with them too, letting them know that you're there and they're letting you know that they're there. And the more you interact with them, the more you get to know them and the more that they get to know you on this level of Earth. Because remember, a lot of them, unless they're guardian angels, like they haven't been human. You know what I mean? And they don't understand what it is like to be human. So that's why if you bring them into your life and say, what are we going to wear? What are we going to do? Let's go to the store. Let's do this. The more you interact with them, the more they get to know you on Earth. And then this way they can send you signs that will resonate with you. Like if it's a certain like type of music that you listen to, or if it's a certain color that you love, or you know, just they'll resonate with you, or if it's like a stuffed animal or whatever the case may be, they'll show you more of that to say, hey, we are with you, instead of trying to pick and choose to say, all right, is this one going to get to them? Is this one going to get to them? Are they going to notice this one? This way you have no doubt in your mind that Spirit is with you because they are showing you what you ask them as your confirmation. It could even be a number. It could be anything that you want it to be. Because it's for you. It's whatever resonates with you most. True intentions. Stay authentic and aligned, trusting your inner wisdom to guide you toward a genuine fulfillment. I think Spirit's just kind of like cleaning up everything that we've talked about, because they're saying the same thing in cards. Ride the current, embrace change, flow with the rhythm, and release resistance. Answers unfold in the dance of transition. Trust. Like we've been saying, like things will start to happen in your life the more you let go. You got to let go of that control. Let Spirit take the wheel. Yeah, they definitely like my finger better. I just got like how many cards in one shuffle?
Yeah.
Okay. Be here now. Practice mindfulness and be present in the moment and gain insight. Yes, ground yourself, center yourself, be in the present. What did we say? If you live in the past, you get depressed. If you live in the future, you get anxious. But if you live in the present,
it's all we ever have. We're not promised the future. And the past can sometimes be distorted memories and traumas. So maybe try the present. It's pretty great if you give it a chance.
Yeah, they're busting out with the Luther. I think it's Luther Vandross. Here and now. I'm like, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're like DJs in my head sometimes. It's like one song after another.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
But that's another thing too. Songs, like you can hear a song or you can hear the lyric of a song, but if you actually look up the spiritual meaning of a song, and I've said this on posts, that Spirit will guide me. They guide me to the songs that I pick for the full moon readings. They guide, like if they show me or they tell me a song, listen to it. Look up the spiritual meaning of it, because a lot of the times the spiritual meaning goes so much deeper than the song itself. And it's going to give you a different perspective of what the song, because a lot of the songs, you think they're about relationships, like boyfriend and girlfriend or girlfriend, whatever the case may be. But it's more than that. It's about finding yourself and finding, who you are, or, just giving you an example, but it's deeper. So please look up the spiritual meaning of a song. When you hear this song, like if the song really resonates with you, look up the spiritual meaning and you will get so much more guidance out of that. I promise you.
Oh my God, I can't wait, because I've had, when I work, I have the same like 3 or 4 songs that play over and over, and the lyrics don't make any sense to me. Nothing of it makes any sense. And I'm like, all right, there's got to be a key that I'm missing here, something to decipher why. And can this song go away? It's not even a good one.
Yeah. It's like last month, the Switchfoot, we were meant for more.
Yeah.
Like that whole thing, if you look at the spiritual meaning, it's everything that we're going through now is like we lost ourselves and we're trying to find ourselves again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's so much more to it.
Yeah.
Unwavering faith. Stand firm in your beliefs. Your steadfast spirit guides you through these uncertainty. I told you, Spirit will never let you fall without a net. They'll have a net for you always. They will never let you completely go rock bottom. You might think that you've gone rock bottom, but you haven't gone rock bottom. Because it can always be worse.
Good God.
Yeah, I know.
Don't invite the energy, because it's like a moldavite rock.
Yep. Learning secrets. Stay open-minded and receptive as you uncover hidden truths and embrace the lessons they offer. All right. 9:55 on the timer. Ending of a cycle. 55 is all about change.
Yes. I feel it.
All right. Oh. All right. Whoop. Dang it. All right. Be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart. Yeah, do this with grace. You guys, don't be so hard on yourselves. I know it's easier said than done. But think of all these things, there is lessons. At least now we're learning the lessons and we're not going through the chaos anymore. In small steps. The small wins, the small triumphs, everyday victories, celebrate them, and it will take you there. Turn the page. Embrace new chapters with curiosity. Openness paves a path to your wisdom. And Spirit's going to stop it there.
Woohoo. I hope that the people that get jobs like in a week or whatever the time frame come back and let us know.
Yeah.
If they did the spell and if it worked.
Right. Does anybody have questions or they want a card pull?
Yeah. That might be it. Can I share with them about your other job on the phone?
Zip it.
No, I'm gonna start a rumor that you do like phone sex. That's not true.
Yeah, that's not true.
That's not true. I just have all these good marketing ideas in my head now.
Put them on paper.
I will.
Put them on paper. Look at Chappie. I need Chappie too. My lips are dry.
Oh, man. I will say, like, for everyone feeling all the big upgrades and everything right now and, like, all your senses being heightened and everything, drink a lot of freaking water. Yeah. Coconut water. Add lemon juice to your water. Cut back your sugar. The clearer and stronger your senses are going to get as you kind of detox your physical body, too. And I'm having to do that, and it is less than a joy.
And lemon water is good for detoxing.
Yes. With even just like a pinch of like 88 mineral like sea salt makes it like nature's Gatorade. It gets you, it's in your system. Like that like mix sort of vibe for new bodies. So.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of people like you don't understand because it's hard, and you know when you're on this journey, it's not easy. You got to do your work to, you know, research what are chakras. You know, what is energy work? What, you know, what does it have to do with me? It's the same thing with the moon cycles, how they affect us. It's the same thing with your chakras.
Yeah.
You know, and how your body, like, you could have lower back pain. Why? Because you're like, that's your root chakra. You don't feel safe. You don't feel secure. You're not rooted to the ground. Your foundation is rocky, right? So you might have lower back pain. You might have constipation. You might have the opposite of constipation. But that's your body telling you that, you know, you need to work on your root chakra because you need to work on your foundation. You know, it's the same thing like if you have acid reflux, you know, it could be something with your solar plexus because that's where your stomach is, you know, or, you know, so you're not speaking, you know, that's something that would come up from childhood, you know, childhood wounds. And then if it ends up, like if you have the acid reflux, but then if it ends up going up in your esophagus, now it's affecting your throat chakra because you're not, you know, saying your truth. You're not speaking your truth. You're still holding on to things that have happened. You're not speaking them out. And even if you can't speak your things or what you need to speak out to people, write it down because you're getting it out. Or make a video and delete it. Talk to your spirit guides. Talk to the wall, talk to your cat, talk to your dog, talk to a tree.
Get it out of your body.
Get it out of your body. Because the more you hold it, that's also how you make yourself confused.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't get that clarity that you need to because you have all these different emotions all jumbled up and you don't know what to do with the emotions and you can't know what to do with the emotions until you release them.
Yeah.
So write it down, let it out, talk it out, write it out, whatever you got to do. Punch it out.
Yeah.
whatever you're going to do, the frustration, whatever you have to say. And then this way you will be more clearer, you'll be more calm, you'll be more centered, and you'll be able to get what you need to get from spirit and within yourself.
Yes. Years of therapy in less than an hour, guys. I'm just saying.
Right?
We do what we can around here.
Mm-hmm. And it all makes sense. It does. It all makes sense how everything works in one. Everything is one.
Yeah.
Everything your body goes through, like how illnesses, like we give ourselves the illnesses. Like people like, oh, I had cancer. I gave myself cancer. I had ovarian and uterine cancer. My 40th birthday, I found out I had cancer. I had so many childhood wounds. It's like I never let go of them. I had a hysterectomy, and now they're gone. That's one less thing I have to work on. So at least they're gone. But you know what I mean? But had I not had that happen, like that obstacle, I wouldn't be where I am today, because that obstacle and being set up with over 100, sutures for 8 weeks, like I was thinking I was soul searching, and then I didn't even realize I was doing it because things started coming to me.
Yeah.
So everything, whether it's good, bad, or in between, happens for a reason. You might not understand it at the time, but I promise you, in time you will. Because it might not be the time that you need to understand it. Because you might not be open to understanding it. You know, just like my father passed away when I was 9 months pregnant. I lost my faith. I lost my faith in God, and my son went to a Catholic school, and I lost my faith. And, the sister would be like, you going to church? I'm like, nope, absolutely not. I pay his tuition. That's it. And I lost my faith. But once I started finding myself, I realized that everything happened for a reason. And hadn't he not passed away, I wouldn't be who I am today, because he's the one who brought me into my mediumship gifts. So, you got to look at it a different way.
Yeah.
No matter how.
It's a funny thing I've always said, and even being able to look at something from not just your perspective, but then like a perspective of someone that's in the room, but also bird's eye perspective.
Yep.
All different perspectives. There's a lot of things you can see if you kind of zoom out for a minute. A lot of us are looking at our problems like this and being like, I'm overwhelmed, I can't figure it out. Well, we need to take a step back and be like, oh, I think I might recognize some of these numbers and letters, and I can solve this equation. So take a step back, take a breath, and we're all going to get through this together.
Yep.
All right. Well,
that's it.
Another successful full moon. This was fun, actually. I was like, I don't know how I fit in, but I don't know. This felt pretty good. I
think it was fun. We'll see how it hits.
Yeah, we're always testing the market. All right. Thank you so much, Charlynn. And thank you for everyone who came and asked real questions. We love when people participate. It's what makes this actually really fun is the people.
Yeah.
And me and Charlynn could talk all day long by ourselves forever and be fine. But the part of this that's fun is the people that come in and engage with us and ask us questions and just talk. So thank you to everyone. And I hope that you are all having a very safe year. Don't forget to shine and stay strong in your truths of who you are, and don't let anybody tell you anything different. You are powerful, you are wise, you are beautiful, and you deserve to be here.
Yes, it is your destiny.
We'll see you next-